Hello, Schmeck, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney. Now, hold on a sec, let me just... I'm trying to... Hold on a sec, I need to Google something. Sorry guys, just had to Google something about, my recording software OBS. So anyway, let's begin. Grah, you disgraced me for the last time, samurai. This pale moon will sky. Whoa. The moon. No. It is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Grrr! The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One is fallen, but two, only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z! October 14th. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Stop waving that broom around! Oh, Nick! I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Huh. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? How young? Like 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. How do you have your own place if you're 17? That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm a grandpa. I'm 24. Oniana. Month has passed since a trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright and Co. law officers. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Ring. Beep. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's sorry. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. What? Huh? You mean the guy on the show? Yes! They're saying the Steel Samurai killed the isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick. What is happening? Maya, sir, watching television. Oh, the actor. Actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers played a lead role in the popular kids show Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo All Day Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim is Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found inside of the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also struck through the body. The police believe this was the murder weapon and investigating further. Well, this has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Bring. Yes. Right, Co. Law officers. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai. No. Oh, shit. That's my lawyer badge. Yeah. Let's go! One sec. Profiles. Okay, so far we have Maya Faye, Miles Edgeworth, and Dick Gumshoe. I guess we'll just Go to the detention center. Oh my god, you are very large. What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh. The guy really him? What do you mean that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I should be saying this, but he definitely didn't murder Lisa. Okay, this... Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No, no. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're a little disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. No, it's... Okay, this is the real me. And I got the path of Steel Samurai with a mask. I decided I would never show my face in public until the job is over. It's the kids, you know? I don't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it doesn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they'll think of that Steel Samurai now. Nick? What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. What are you staring at? Whatever. Happened. Maybe you could start off by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. Seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, no, I should come up with a voice. It was a bit like a lion. Seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. Like, I had to go down and to the global studios we went through a few action sequences at 10 in the morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5. Then 5 came around and the staff gathered in the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oh my god. They took off the mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer. Dead. He had been expertly skewered by the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yeah, long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick! How could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's fine, really. Steel Samurai is the lead character in the popular kids show. Flags show the seeds of Neo Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. The ghost never really defeats him, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came down to the studios and then we walked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal began at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in the dressing room. When I woke up it was after 5. I was late to rehearsal. Hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. Pressed me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping. Some action here. What will the kids think? Yeah. I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll join you, Matt. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 you asked for autographs. You are still looking into space. Let's go! October. Wow, where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Are you excited? Hey, you there. What is that face? She blinks like twice in like a millisecond. On the screen it looks like one just blink, but it's actually just 2. Hey, you there. You want in? I gotta get through me. Oh, sorry. We're lawyers. Oh, yeah. Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Albuquerque sightseers, tourists. I know the tap. You heard about an incident and you came to snoop around. Yesterday. Wasting your time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my. Wow. Stop talking. Stop. Nick. I grow up to be like her. Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Yo's these days. I am a lawyer. What's that? You ever that to me? Absolutely not. Okay, old bag, let's talk. So what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make sure children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you're a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Whoa, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was the studio dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was... Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. I mean, can you tell me how Will Powers? Not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by the mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Why are you sussy? I was standing here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers. Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he wasn't sleeping in the dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. He was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Mr. Hammer, what kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in the hearts of the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the dynamic samurai series. Shit about it. But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. Got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. He's enough to make you cry. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter request and maybe I'll let you in. Oi! Oi! Bro. Hello. Here's the studio. I don't think I did it, didn't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. What's your suspect? We need a security lady. About the security guard, the main guy at this. Oh, security lady. She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yeah, actually, said the same thing to me to do before. Take off that mask. Words, I believe. She sucks up all the big wigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never get up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Boom. present the thingy. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter for the request of Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request was given to Scooby. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? Anyway, you may pass. Only left for me towards the studio. And I'll go another route, that's the employee area. No one is allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There's a map. A map? Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you! Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Got a map. So, we have the main gate. That to the right is Studio 1 and 2. That is a gate. And that is, wait, no, that's left, but apparently we're not, huh? This is confusing. Whatever. Not gonna question it. Oh. Hey. Aren't you that murderer from the other day? It's the confused detective. Hey, pal. You know the prosecution, Edward, is upset and it's your fault. Some 17 staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing a sloppy detective work. Detective. I think you hurt his feelings. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. I'm my fault. I'll blame yourself all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too. Huh? Hey, you can't be going around saying pale like that. Wait, no, that's Will's voice. That's my enduring character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright? Camera. All you have to do is like that. Aha. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I should take a short break here. Go ahead, Belle. Detective! Yeah, but hey, detectives need to... Whatever. Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What can I do? Here's on the nose like that. On the sign. Oh, the wing's pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took the tree down with it too. That tree. Studio 1! Hey, it's locked. You need a key card. Makes sense that they would want to keep non-employees out. The tree. What's that down to the path? Looks like a tree. Oh yeah. It's kind of dangerous. You should see it, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be. They tell me. They don't use it anymore though. Don't use it anymore though. Uh-huh. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I need to talk to them. An investigation. Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Hey, Nick, you need to be a bit more indirect. What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you will, please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Jack's autopsy report. Oh, it's good. Mr. Powers arrested. Simple, pal. What took place right after Over there in Studio 1. Nah, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 o'clock. At that time, there were no other people other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30. The only person who came in between 1 to 2:30, and that person was not in the Loop House. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, that's the security lady. Nick, that's true. Cheering me up. But security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her a badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Palace said? Suck up for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Decisive evidence? What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. A photo of the steel samurai towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? The camera. The gate. The gate? You mean the walk-up sign? Yeah, whatever. When someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, yes, evidence. We're finished. Funny, but someone who has proof. He doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? Seem damn. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh! We'd like to ask the employee some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go ahead, ask whatever you like. Of course, you're not one. You're not going to find any clues I've already found. Got someone around here seem to be enjoying themselves. Let's go! So we go back out? Maybe? I guess? Nick, look! Security lady's in the security stuffing her face with donuts. Because all the cops like donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough. She doesn't even need to chew them. Hey, you! Well, you satisfied? Pal's guilty yet? Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong voice. Hunter, do we have to... No. So what do we go back to the detention center? Apparently, they have Mr. Pals to questioning. Right. Look, Bale, that camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. And I have to ask him about the photograph. Oh, let's try again later. Okay. What's going on, Nick? Pal said he was sleeping in the dressing room. But now there's a photo of him going to the studio. You look at me. How should I know? So do we just... Oh, you can go to the employee area now. I want to quickly examine everything. We've examined everything, right? Oh, sign. Big whoop sign. Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They've started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. Huh, you should know a lot about this place. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot like that for the count. Huh? What? Just what's that supposed to mean, pal? There's nothing else. Oh wait, we know the area. Dumb. Nice. Nick! This is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey look! There's Paul's dressing room. No one's in. Let's take a look around. We have window. That's frosted cons inside. Hey Nick, let's look inside. So you presumably have access to a new room. T-bone. a storage room. A vending machine. So normal. So cool. Samurai soda. Okay, so we enter the dressing room. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping, or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here. Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. Saying the truth for his sake. Bunch of snacks, teas, cookies. Hungry. Someone was sleeping here. Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Locked. Regular shirts, small costumes. Must be his own clothes. Oh, this must be Powers' bag. Extra note there. I get an employee key card. Well, don't mind if I motherfucking do. That's the rate of cosmetics. Like he used in the same way. And let's go to the employee area. Then to the main gate. Then over to this area. Oh, we need to examine it. The entrance to Studio 1. Let's go inside. Nice. Aha. What is it? You're really quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you shivers? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The Muppet weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Now, what should I do now? Examine or leave. Examine or leave. We don't really have anything to do, but we can still examine or leave or examine or leave. I'm gonna examine. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. No clues. Wow, look at that camera. It must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! What's that? Oh. Sorry, my partner's, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who? Me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. Oh, Will Powers. I get it. I don't know if you guys want bit, but, do you confirm WP, okay? He'd know how to fly. He has to be instant. Don't worry, leave this to us. So now we have a woman. Yada yada, nerd stuff. Corpse. Straight. Guess where the head part looks a bit like a helmet. But you expect to stay stabbing would leave at least a few blood stains. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. The thing is, it didn't show a cutscene of who did it at the start. Except for the movie. Which I guess means that, yes, he did. Wait, maybe he killed himself. I don't know. Talk to you in the crime. Tell us anything about the murder. Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studios aren't doing very well at the moment. And yesterday was the only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequence in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there alongside everyone else. The employee area, that's where Miss Powell's dressing room was, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. And then I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that WP was living in his dressing room? No, I don't go in there. Unless I have some urgent message for him. I mean, it's private. What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're fine, girl. Sorry. How much for getting confirmation? So what do? We haven't found anything. WP was the only one who came inside the studio. Then he has to be the killer. We have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're quite busy. No, not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. Who? Lead. Well, I don't know about that, but yes, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone else was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we scheduled that was an action scene run through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? Wait, someone had come in here. Wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? You're right. I'm sorry, I don't have better information on that. No, thanks. That was that a lot. Let's put that security lady on spot. Let's go. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What is that hand motion? Photograph proof. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Huh? Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left here is the gate where, at the camera, we took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. The guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go, you pass by my station first. No, now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened around 2:30, see? The only one I've seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. Security camera got a good look at him too. If he is not the one who did it, maybe it was you. Yeah, ha ha ha. Good one, Sonny. Thinks I was joking. Assistant Clem. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I want to ask you what happened yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? And estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure the Powers isn't the only one to go here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who says as there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who did?
I did! Surprise! I got the eek moment right as I busted in. That was cool. That's right. I told them that. Surprise!
You scared
I'm the antagonist of this game.
Oh my god, you scared me half to death.
Well, these other people you're investigating got scared fully to death, so no offense, but I think they have it worse.
Well, I mean, one person got stabbed to death, but no one got scared to death.
I mean, they would have been scared. I'd be pretty scared if somebody stabbed me to death, to be honest.
Would you, though?
Angels are freaky. Just kidding.
Oh, God.
Just kidding. We both know I wouldn't get that far.
Oh, aren't you telling me?
That!
Tell me quick, you spiky head cretin!
Okay.
Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
Have the
we
demons,
were just
have the demons come for me already?
No. We were just talking to these she's not even a full-time employee. Oh, you youngins are like these didn't know into me. Well, Mac, there's a chance to do what we can without her looking over her shoulders. Computer runs all the studio cameras. Oh, nice. Try it, bitch. Okay, give it a try. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. Please enter the number of the security account. It was 7:03. What happened? Science studio one. It's camera here. 307. Hey, printed out the data! What? How's that a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security woman lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with the photos of evidence. So they printed out on the back. October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo 2. What does that mean? More photos. Nope. Any photo in the computer. Uh-huh. Hey, Nick. Can you use that photo of evidence in the trial? Yeah. Boom. I think this photo is what we need for the trial. Still, I'd better be. Harder if we had some idea on who the real girl was. Maybe it really was the security lady. Oh, next up. Day 2, the trial. I'm starting to get a hang of this. October 18th. Gabble, gabble. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I know. The defense is also ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Please, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, was killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence represented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edward, the prosecution may call test witness. Very well. I call a most familiar Detective Gumshoe to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the... Wait, no. To grasp this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio. See? This here is the employee area. Actors did a run-through on their action scenes during the movie here. This is the main gate of the studios. The security lady works at the studios here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station is a gate. Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, defendant, Will Powers, and the young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump hit 5 p.m., the production staff came to Studio 1 to report rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled because Jack was dead. And the death was 2:30. Samurai spear was lodged in the villain's chest was the murder weapon. This case is in brief. Anyone would like to hear that? Skip. The murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Yes. Samurai spear. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. It is Grumblebums. Will the witness declare her name? Why aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh dear, no need to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems that there's a bit of a trouble getting his witnesses to state their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Just call me Grandma. Oh god. Oh, fuck. Objection! Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, sir. And to get the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since morning. Well, I had some errands to run that morning, and it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked past at 2. It was Powers. The man there was headed straight for the studio. Was he, though? Very well. Cross-examination.
Objection! Let me get this straight, Oldbag. Mrs. Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in the photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? No one other than the Steel Samurai Defender of Neo Oldie Tokyo. Mrs. Oldbag, is this Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Don't your mama teach you sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that does not mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I don't know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing me of that, Mr. Witness. He's having trouble calling your older back. However, you do seem to have do not have proof that this person in the photo is Will Powers. Do you?
Nosy old man. Of course, I have proof.
What? Even Ezra was surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information you possess ahead of time.
How was I supposed to know that everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed of all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good evidence. He didn't even give it a second look.
Oh, even. Windbag has been left. Ezra speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Witness testimony number 2.
I never saw anything. I don't mean mind you. That morning during the run-through action, fuck. I saw Mr. Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
This prop.
Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at the picture. You can see he's dragging his legs. See? That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy.
So he had a sprained ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may continue your cross-examination of the witness. She's got to be hiding something. Cross-examination! Oh, one sec. We're going to the props. Are you sure about that? Your Honor, that statement contradicts this. This spin. What? It shows the... What? I guess I'll press on it. He broke a prop.
Sure did. His own samurai spear. Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
Ah, I see. A break in the shaft's been mended. Ah, I see. There was one other thing I want to press her on. That morning during the run through the action scene. What action scene? Oh, who was present at the run through?
Well, let's see. That was Powers, the samurai, poor Mr. Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving some mag jobs and such.
So she didn't see the run through then. cops, big mess, and got... I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Yes, there's one thing that bothers me. Which is... Where is this steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking for it. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes? And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure, Your Honor? Are you really sure, Your Honor? Hold it right there! We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Will Powers. Sorry. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Testimony number 2. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. No one else, but... Wait. If they had, I would have seen them. Samurai, Mr. Wright. Do I just say no one else was... do I just...
Objection!
Oh, that was a good one. Hold on! Look at this photograph one more time. The photo was taken by the camera at the gate of the studios. That's correct. Yes, already Sunny. So whenever anyone passes here, automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know how... Oh, your head from a hole in the ground. Right. It's also true that the computer in the Gaussian also has security. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back, the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really sunny. Actually, I know that too. The issue is the bit which says photo 2. Oh, I didn't even catch that one. Oh, did it? The picture only held data for one photo that day. Don't you think that's a bit odd? Should this photo be number 1 if it was the only photo? I've got it. Shop my keyring of a bear. Magnet. Fridge magnet of a bear. Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I meant to ask the witness. This evidence shows not 1 but 2 people went to the studio that day. That there was only 1 data for the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Not only someone with access to the studio lady herself.
You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw on that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Yes, that's what it was seeming to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I didn't understand these newfangled computer things. Itchy boy, help.
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
Whippersnapper. Something the matter, old bag?
That's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes, I suppose. Let's see. Your testimony again. Number 3, the other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, see? Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Mrs. Oldbag? This is the first time I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination. Hold it! Well, who in the heck was the person you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy. Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information from the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about, one was here the other day. Wait a second, did you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, you must know there was a drain that goes into the employee area. Oh, that. The grate had been loose for a while. It leads outside. Well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. And they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids. So on the photo that you erased, it has a boy, probably second or third grade. What? Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gates on their way to the studio that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see that time every day. Can't stop him. Can't capture him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. Quite heavy. Right, as I said, I don't pay much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecutor to consider this new information. And forgetting vital information this... Oh, and no forgetting vital information this time. Dear God. Yes. Well, tell me straight. Were you really in the dressing room? You didn't go into the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest. So, who was the Steel Samurai in the security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of your stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would try to steal the Steel Samurai costume. So where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else who could conceivably have done this. Right, now take them and so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, might lose him spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, really. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Don't say it like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Willpower. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who entered the studio was a boy, roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do not have may not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else could have committed the crime. I call for the verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defendant disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who can commit the crime. Order. Interesting. Let's hear what you have in mind. Be aware that this court did not look kindly on accusing the innocent. Accuse someone who is obviously innocent who will be penalized. Security lady! It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag! Hello? The street samurai is dragging his leg in the picture. That means whoever was in a suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they've been watching the action scene run through. There's only one person other than Powers or Hammer that knew about the injury. Security lady Oldbag.
What? Whippersnappers?
Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's Mrs. Oldbag to you!
Mrs. Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have bravely left her post to steal the Seal Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1 the scene of murder. Why would she go through the trouble wearing the Seal Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take a picture. If she was in his costume, she could point her finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Yes, right here. Sherlock Holmes too, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the power Edgeworth? Doesn't he usually jump up with some objection and some other new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's this supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't sit there, do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's the time to take this the whole way. Press over. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Mrs. Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now when Bag is one of the suspects. Now our feelings, I heard.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went into the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only grade schooler. No, you said. Second or third grade, wasn't it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
This guy's 8. Leave him alone. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Boy's not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, is it nice to be the kid? Or is it to be nice to the kids? It's a mean to your elders. Day, what proof, Snappers?
I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Let's see the proof. The samurai spear, because it is really big and too heavy for a child.
Take that! Take that!
Your Honor, The murder weapon was a samurai spear. That very spear is shown in the photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag? Speeches? This has to be a first. Very well. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Mrs. Wendy. What's her name? Something Goldberg. Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. It's quite a stand.
Wait a second! I'm not gonna sit here and while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking.
What is this soundtrack? Oh, great. Stop the presses. Windbag wants to talk. Mrs. Oldbag, what is this about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By who? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told him not to talk? Well, testify. With this testimony, my lips were sealed.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said it and they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me just to pretend they hadn't been in the studios that day. But if you're going to accuse me, I'm not letting them go scot-free.
Mrs. Oldback, this is crucial. Why did you keep this information from court now?
Ain't you been listening?
They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Number 4. Some people. Who? Hold it! Who?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run through the action scene without a director? Of course!
Yes, well, that's personal to us, about.
So, where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning during the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, there it is. You go to the gate, to the left.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to begin your cross-examination? I don't think there's really everything we can do. I think that's everything. We have learned there were others, director, producer, and some bigwigs. Were all present. Yet we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the event, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defendant's point. The prosecution will gather more information on Oldbag. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned. Anyway, folks, that is it for a while. Or, sorry, that is it for a day. I'm going to, so, yeah, I'm going to, just chill here, and I shall see you all tomorrow. Peace, yada yada. See you all tomorrow. Peace.